With Paradigm Labs, and we're here to talk with you today about 6 things that you need to be aware of in hiring a mold remediation contractor. The first thing to be aware of is that you need to hire a Louisiana state licensed mold remediation contractor when any mold remediation is going on in your home or in your business. The first stage in your mold remediation is going to be removing all contents from your home. That includes all cabinetry, all walls, carpet, anything that you can think of that can get saturated, including your couch, needs to be removed by that. What we need to make sure of is, per IICRC S520 guidelines, that proper dehumidification and air movement is in place to dry your structure out. The first thing that you need to know as a property owner is that killing mold is not what you're looking for in a contractor. S520 is our industry guideline defining exactly how mold remediation takes place, and that's going to start with the idea of source removal. Source removal is actually a cleaning step. What we're trying to do is eliminate everything from the growth that you see in your structure all the way down to the mold spore which is generating that growth. If we can remove that successfully, we've successfully remediated your structure, and that's what you need to be concerned about. The other thing that most likely your contractor can take care of for you, even though it's not part of remediation, is eliminating the stain, okay? We're going to show you in just a minute how stain removal takes place with source removal, but just know that staining in of itself isn't mold remediation, and we're going to show you how this works. Now, once mold remediation has taken place, you need to be aware of the fact that moisture controls are available, and let me explain to you why that's important. The reason that you had a mold problem in the first place was because the moisture content of your structure increased over 16% and it remained that way. What we need to look out for is mold remediation followed by no other control. If you don't have controls and the structure elevates over 16% again, you're going to run into mold growth. Specialty coatings can be used within your structure to prevent the elevation of moisture content in the structure after mold remediation has taken place. Let me take you through 3 things that are important though in understanding those coatings. First thing is that it has to be breathable. Breathable means that even if the moisture content of the wood or the structure is already a little bit elevated, that moisture can continue to come out of that coating and that you don't run into a wet rot or a dry rot condition. The second thing is moisture resistance. We've got to make sure that if you have condensation or something occurring in your structure after the mold remediation and after the coatings have gone down, that moisture can't make its way back into the structure itself. So moisture resistance is the second thing that we need to make sure of when it comes to coatings. The third thing is mold resistance. Even if moisture deposits on that surface, mold shouldn't be able to grow on that surface. So mold resistance is the third thing that you should look for in the coating being used at your property. What you should be looking for are the 5 things that we just spoke about, so you should be interviewing your contractor, making sure that everything is being done to IICRC S520 standards. If you need more information, you can get these booklets and they'll walk you through exactly the steps that we just talked about to make sure that when you're interviewing a contractor that you know exactly what you're talking about, and more importantly, that they know what they're talking about.